My name is Kevin Rutherford. I'm here to talk about life through my life. Welcome to the Accelerate Through Life podcast. Let's go.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's getting hot and spicy in here. Today's topic is about trusting and supporting your spouse's decision. And I think about all the way back to some of the very first decisions that me and my beautiful wife, Rebecca, had to make, and how I had to trust her decision, her guidance, and how it has catapulted us to where we are at in life today. I'll start with all the way back to when we got our first apartment. Man, I was scared to death, right? And to put things into perspective, her life, the way it all played out, she had matured way quicker than I did. That's still true to today. And I think that's usually common for women to be more mature than men, especially when you're very close in age. Me and my wife are 6 months apart in age. And so I remember when she said we were getting an apartment, and I was like, no, we aren't. That you may be getting an apartment, but I'm not getting an apartment. The next thing you know, I'm unloading the truck right into the new apartment. I think about that as we proceeded in buying a house. You know, our story of buying a house is kind of unique in the sense that when we signed was when COVID was brand new. And all of our family members, all of our friends, all of our peers, I say all, the vast majority were like, whoa, what are y'all doing? We have no idea what the world's doing right now. We've never been in this type of situation where the world is just completely shut down. And you guys think you're just going to go out and buy a house? What? First of all, Kevin had 3 jobs. Now he's down to 1 job that is completely commission-based. Have you guys lost your mind? And my wife said, Kevin, I believe in you. I believe in the person that I know you're capable of becoming. I believe in the person that I see you becoming. So we signed on our house right in the beginning of COVID, right? We furthermore, of course, moved into our house, etc. I have so many different life stories of, trusting her judgment, trusting her decision-making. And for me, I think that was one of the biggest adjustments for marriage was learning to trust her decisions. And that's still true today, right? And yet you begin to build confidence in them. Like I trusted her on the first decision, it worked out great. I trusted her on the next decision, it worked out better than I ever imagined. Trusted her, and so forth. And so eventually you're like, okay, clearly I need to start paying attention because God knew what he was doing when he put us together. I need to start trusting her decision-making. I think of stories like a baby moon. She told me we were going to go on a baby moon to Branson. Had it all planned out. I don't know what it was. I do know what it was. I want to act like I don't, but I do. I'm a workaholic. I own that. I pray about it often. And getting away for a period of time has always been something that I've struggled with. I'm getting better at it. I like to think anyway. But in particular, our baby was going to be born in February. We were taking this baby moon in December to Branson. And I can't help. I go back and look at those pictures all the time. Getting emotional just thinking about it. Because it was one of the best vacations of our entire life in Branson, Missouri. It wasn't extravagant. It wasn't expensive. There's only so much we can do when she's 7 months pregnant, right? But that time that we spent together before our lives were changed forever, man, I'm a baby moon fan. I think everybody should figure out a way to do something of that nature, to get away and spend time with each other. Because you don't know until it happens how much your life is getting ready to change. And it's changing for the better. Don't get me wrong. It is absolutely changing for the better. But that's going to be one of the last moments that it's just you two. So I want you to take that in and to cherish it. Cherish that baby moon. I don't care what anybody else says. Because before that experience and before of where I'm at in life today, I probably would have been one making fun of you going on a baby moon. And now I support it wholeheartedly. But that's the gist of it is this. Even after that decision, there's still times where we have scenarios going on in me and my wife's life right now that I am trusting her guidance. And she knows, like, we've had some marital conversations, as my good friend Dusty Oglesby taught me, around it, that maybe I don't 100% agree with the way she's going about something, and maybe vice versa. But we trust each other and we support each other. You know, just recently, we did one of our first client appreciation events of 2024, where we went to the Mavericks game with a vast majority of our clients, all the people that we're doing life with. I don't even really like the words client, to be honest with you. Just all the people that we're doing life with, the people that we love the most. And when she told me that she had bought those tickets and that's what we were going to do, my initial reaction was, first and foremost, I'm not the biggest basketball fan. I'll just be upfront with you, right? I don't remember the last time I went to a Mavericks game. Second of all, I started thinking about, you spent this money. We're going to give away these tickets. And what if the roads freeze and nobody can get to the game? That game's going on regardless, right? And so I started to have all of these initial thoughts. Me and my wife are both structured this way, and maybe you are too, to where like all the negative thoughts hit me initially, and then I had to work my way through them. That Mavericks game ended up being one of the best times that we've had in a very, very long time. To have that many people that we love in one area was incredible. Absolutely incredible. So that's another story that trusting my wife's decision-making benefited me in the long run. And so I want to encourage you, whether you're listening to this as a single person that's not yet married and going to be married in the future, or maybe you are married. Maybe you've been married for a while and you guys maybe quit making decisions together because you just couldn't come to an agreement. I want to encourage you to go back and have that conversation. It's never too late. It is never too late in your relationship to go back to your spouse and tell them that you want to begin having those conversations again, to begin to making decisions again, to put the other one first and to believe in the other one. Man, I wish everybody could have a spouse that believes in you in the way that my wife has believed in me. Wish everybody could experience that. But ultimately, I just want you guys to hear it from me firsthand that I don't always want to trust and I don't always want to support my wife's ideas. And yet oftentimes, after my initial reaction, I come back around and I trust her judgment. I trust her decisions because of how awesome my life has turned out to this point because of that woman. So, Rebecca, I love you so much. Thank you for doing life with me. And thank each and every one of you guys for listening to this episode. We love you guys.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of the Accelerate Through Life podcast. Please rate and review the show wherever you get your podcast. See you next time.